I'm telling you now, folks, they are not our friends. They are not friends. If they were our friends, they wouldn't be doing what they're doing here in the next article that I'm about to show you. And that this is proof, 100% proof that they are coming to take over this whole crypto space. They're trying to shove it under the jurisdiction of the SEC. And the unfortunate part, folks, is that I think that they're going to be able to. When you look at 90% of the ICOs that were conducted, they were unregistered securities offerings. Now, does that mean that the token itself is a security? Not necessarily, but it means that there's a serious crypto crackdown that is going to continue. This is the next phase of Operation Choke Point, and we see this one shared here. Charles Gasparino, the amazing Eleanor Terrett, who did speak in XRP Vegas, did a great job up there with John Deet and Jeremy Hogan, aka the Crypto Kid, does it again. Leak reveals secret Democrat plan for a game-changing U.S. crypto crackdown that could hit the price of Bitcoin and Ethereum. Now, I already covered this yesterday. You guys can go check out that video where I read some of the main points. But just to summarize, the conclusion is basically there's a memo going around the Democrats right now, and they're supposed to be saying that basically all of crypto needs to come under the jurisdiction of the SEC. Right? There's a little bit that gets carved out for the CFTC, and basically Republicans aren't worried about protecting investors. And so the righteous ones are the ones who want to usher this under the SEC's jurisdiction and basically classify every single crypto as a security. That's the plan. Full on assault, and they're coming for it all. And in the video that I dropped yesterday, I brought this back full circle to the most recent meme coin phase that we've reached with the Pepe coin. And I said, I don't know if Pepe's part of some government agenda to give them reason to come in and attack the crypto space, But it's interesting because these projects don't just come out of nowhere. This was coordinated. This is big money behind it, big sophisticated money, organizing their resources together to make this happen. And what does it do? It makes a mockery of the cryptocurrency space. No utility, no nothing, just a meme. And it gets pumped up. Now it's listed on Coinbase. It's available for everyone. Meanwhile, on the other side of this, we have legitimate companies like Ripple that are setting up offices in DC trying to do the right thing, have 2 former SEC officials as lawyers on their staff, spending $200 million fighting our own government and our own SEC. That's the problem in this country, and this is why I'm telling you guys that these people are not our friends. I don't know... I'm not going to continue with too much more speculation than that, other than to say that somebody's cutting them a check apparently, because they don't care to get our vote. They don't care about the American people that are pissed off about what they're doing right now. What they're more concerned about is getting the checks on the back end, and this is how their net worth goes from they go from a net worth of sub 1 milli to tens of millions and hundreds of millions of dollars after decades in politics. Clearly, we have been sold out. And I don't know if it's going to change. This is the thing that why we got to keep on putting up this fight. This is a real situation. It's a real battlefield. And on the forefront is John Deaton, is Jeremy Hogan, is some of these other lawyers here that are fighting the good fight. Fred Rispoli, got to meet him in Vegas, filing class action lawsuits against Coinbase, filing motions here against Jay Clayton and the SEC. This is what we got to do. We got to get behind it. We got to keep fighting. And we got to support crypto candidates for office in this next go-round. This is going to be critical. And to me, it's not political either. See, people are going to attack me in the comments. Oh, why are you always attacking Democrats? I'm not always attacking Democrats. It's just this is their memo. This is their plan. And that's anti-America. That's anti-capitalist innovation. That's anti-free market. It's not political. It's a program that doesn't work. It's just like the pay-as-you-go coffee shop in Toronto. Anti-capitalist coffee shop, bankrupt, closed up after a year. The program's not going to work out. The program hasn't been working. Who has it been working out for? The 1% and the elite that are in bed, and that's not me or you, right? And so as a pissed off American, I hope that we get change, but and the thing is that we have the truth on our side. And we've been going through a lawsuit for 2 years. So we're used to this in the XRP community. This is nothing new. But what I worry about is the rest of the space. And I worry about, there was some other influencers, unlike me, that were shilling all these projects, were shilling meme coins, NFTs, and all this stuff. And I think that these guys have cases built against them at the IRS, at the SEC, and they're going to be solid cases. And I'm not going to feel bad. It's like you were pushing these projects and you were part of these Ponzi schemes and unregistered securities offerings through ICOs, and you got the early tokens at the launch pad before you shilled it to all your followers and then dumped on them. Yeah, dude, that's breaking the law. I'm not going to be surprised. I have no sympathy for you guys. But I do have sympathy for the legitimate projects like Library that's had to go through this, like Ripple, and any other projects too. But this is why we're going to keep putting up the fight, and we're going to see how far we get here in the United States.